Hey, what's up YouTube? Titanic Toby T here to do a couple knife reviews. Again, my reviews are pretty much just for the everyday type of guy that doesn't know a lot about this stuff or what you're looking for or what I find when I carry. So I'm gonna go through this just as in common talk, common sense. I'm not gonna talk too much about knives or you know what each one does and all that stuff. I've just been carrying each one of these for a couple weeks and just kind of want to go through them and kind of show you what I find. First of all, I'm not a huge knife guy. I just decided one day that I wanted to have an EDC knife that I carried with me just in case I needed it. And I did some random stuff with these knives, not a lot, just random cutting open boxes and things like that, and they work just fine for that. I haven't been out in the woods or hiking or anything like that. I don't use them for personal protection. I carry other weapons for that, but I did just kind of want to go through and let you know what I found. So again, like I said, I'm not a knife guy, and these things are sharp. I mean, these things, whew, they can do some damage. If you don't know what you're doing and you go and you start playing with these things and you start flipping them, yeah. Actually, I'm just kidding. That's just for effect. So, I'm not one of these guys that flips these knives open 75, 85 times a day, because I'm not going to try and flip these open for personal protection. So I don't need to be fast at flipping these things and getting them ready for action. Like I said, I have other weapons for that. But let me go ahead and start off. This is the first one I started carrying. This is the Schrade SCH. Let's see if I can see that. I'll show that. 501S. This is obviously made by Schrade. I believe is how you say it. Schrade knives. I like this one. I like this knife. I like the look of it. Excuse me. It has the rustic look. It has the place for the lanyard right there, although I haven't put a lanyard on it. It has the serration on the blade towards the bottom of the blade. It's a pretty good knife, pretty sharp knife. It's very heavy. One thing about this one, you can really, put your hand on there, get a good grip. This kind of acts as a buffer. So, you really, get a good grip on this if you need to saw or anything like that. This is the, again, this is the inside the frame release to release the knife. I'm not doing this in the safest way because I'm a one-man operation, but it is a heavier knife. But again, once it's in your pocket, you really don't know it's there. So this one, well, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not good at this crap. So you can laugh at me. Of course, it doesn't help with Band-Aids on. But yeah, it kind of flips out pretty easy. I've opened up some boxes with this one. I let a buddy borrow it just to cut up a few things where we were at. I used it. I used it on the golf course the other day, actually, to replace a divot because I didn't have a divot marker or a divot fixer. Excuse me. It's a good knife. It is a good knife. It's heavy, like I was saying. It kind of fits low in the pocket, but not too low. Haven't had any problems. I put it in my right front pocket along with my keys. and my work cell phone, and it doesn't get in the way. So I would recommend this. I think I paid $18 for this off Amazon. So for an $18 knife, I honestly don't think you could beat this one. Again, Schrade. These are made in Taiwan, I believe. Let's see, I think it says on here. It's the SCH, China, excuse me. SCH 501S. Schrade by Taylor Brands. So it is a good knife. Not too bad if you want something cheap for everyday carry. The next model is the Ontario Knives Rat 2. And yes, it is pink. I am a big fan of breasts. And I got the pink one to carry mainly in October, just because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I'm a man, so I can carry pink and be perfectly fine with it. The Rat 2 is a AUS-8 steel, which I have no idea what that means other than it's not too, or it's pretty good steel. This one is made in Taiwan. I like this one. It's a lot lighter. The handle is a little slicker than the Schrade. It still has a little indentation there for your finger. You know, if you're sawing something to help you out with that. It's got a nice clip on it to attach to your pocket or belt or wherever you want to attach it. The thing I don't like about this one, the only thing I really don't like about this one is it doesn't have the little finger release up here like this one does, the fast release or whatever. So you have to use your thumb to kind of work it around, which is fine. It does still have the frame release, so you can get it going a little bit and then flip it on out there, and then you're good to go. It has a little I forget what all you knife guys call that. Again, I'm not a knife guy. You know, I just wanted to recently start carrying one. But it has that issue right there to kind of help give you some grip on the knife. This has each you can move this to where you can carry a blade up or blade down, left or right-handed, I believe is what that's for. I guess that's not the case. That doesn't even make sense, does it? But it's a pretty good knife. I haven't really cut much with this one. I didn't sharpen these, either one of these, when I got them. I wanted just to use them for a little bit, just the way they come, just to see, you know, what they're all about. I think I paid $26 for this one because it's pink, I guess, was a little more. But you know, it was worth it. I mean, I think I got a couple pretty cool EDC knives. I didn't want to go out and get a benchmark or anything like that, because I just didn't want to spend that kind of money. I'd rather put money like that into other weapons. You know, I'm just not that into the knives, but I don't think you could go wrong with either one of these. The Schrade, again, that is the SCH 501S, and then the Rat 2 by Ontario Knife Company. So again, made in China, made in Taiwan. Anyway, hopefully you got a little something out of this other than you know, me playing around with cut hands or acting like my hands are cut. Anyway, please comment if you have any questions or want to correct me on anything I said, because there's a pretty good chance that I'll make a mistake along the way. You know, I would get one of these knives if you're just starting to carry a knife every day. You want something that you really don't notice. Either one of these are a great choice. All right, now, be good.